Hello, namaste, everyone. Welcome to the May 2026 show. I cannot believe we're stepping into June on Monday. I'm recording this on the 30th, and it kind of dawned on me that, oh, I have to get it posted by tomorrow. It's kind of been a busy month, especially with the holiday last weekend. Memorial Day here in the United States is a day I have very mixed emotions about. Maybe the wise ones will talk about that. Certainly, certainly, I wish to honor all the soldiers that step forward with immense courage to protect our country and our homeland and the people and what we believe in. My mixed emotions come from the fact that I know these wars are manipulated and designed to make the elite more money. And it's their chess game that they play between the fashions of the elite. That's what I struggle with. I very much struggle with those two definitions and the truth of it. In fact, I just heard an ex-Marine talking about that. And he's absolutely right. It's warmongering war games that the elite play. And I wonder what would happen if every parent said, no, no, nope, my child's not going to that war. No. I wonder what would happen if there were no soldiers that showed up. When I hear what's going on in the Ukraine, good God, if I were on the front line, I'd surrender. When I see what the leaders are doing and the games and the manipulation and I really struggle. I pray for the truth. What is the truth? In today's world, it's very hard to know what the truth is. I do not believe we're being told that. Remember something. I grew up with seeing President Kennedy assassinated, along with Martin Luther King, along with Robert Kennedy. And I will never forget Lyndon B. Johnson saying, now you can have your bloody war. And we went into Vietnam. And Vietnam made absolutely not one iota of sense. It was the most pathetic war with no reality to it from what I've ever been able to understand. Maybe I don't know enough. Maybe there's more. I know my brother was forced to go, wanted to run away. My parents talked him not to. And he came home a completely different person. He came home not believing in God, not going to church anymore. He came home with so much anger in him for what he saw. He was a medic because that was what he could do as a conscientious objector. The wise ones asked me to tone for conscious awareness. Isn't that intriguing that I just made that statement? What's the truth? We all need to keep asking every day, thank you for the truth, thank you for the truth, thank you for the truth, thank you for the truth. Stand in that gratitude. Before I ask any questions, I muscle test, I do anything on that nature, I pray, I ask for the truth. Thank you for the truth, thank you for the truth, thank you for the truth. I use the power of three, the Trinity of three, and I ask for the truth. I think that holds the intent in the field. We talked last time about the code and that the code is in the field. The golden ratio is in the field. Vibration is what matter transforms to. The code is what matter transforms to. So if we state the prayer of gratitude, thank you for the truth, that is what the knowledge will flow through to. Very important for all of us right now. So toning for conscious awareness. I'm just going to move the computer away from me so that my volume isn't too high, okay? All right. There we go. Toning for conscious awareness. Thank you for toning for conscious awareness. This is our intention. kia kotonum, na na ni na num na na, ni na 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 num na na, hai nam, ni nam, na na ni nam, ni nam, ni nam, na 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 ni, ha kuham nam, na na ni nam, kuham nam, na 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 ni nam, na ni. Haya kaya chaya kiana na makika taya kokoeta chiana makakati. Ya hakiana no koe chutaye kinina makaya totoye kitina chi. Mahai, hai china na ikatati. Hai ya katai, hai hoi chatia makatai kia na toi. Ahai, titia na makia chutoye kataya na nokopatai kiti. Kia ha tiana na tiu kotaba hei chitia na ki. Ika he chia hatia na nakoi tai ni te I chia te ti kio na ta. Ika, o te ta, ia ta ai kichui na ti kia ta ta bahaka ta. Hoi e chutaya na miki tia hi ka totoi chia na ti kia na kotoi. Aka a toi, chika tika, mika kia. Aka choya na mata. Hya cha, onakata, yanaka. Chika tia ba, ko, hei, chi, ya. Hotoi. Okay. I'm not sure who that was that just came in. I don't usually consider myself a channeler. Wise ones. Wise ones, can you share what that message was about? Whew. Yes, we can. Namaste, everyone. Namaste. Carrie's not really remembering that lifetime, but that is the wisdom of one of her medicine women lifetimes. She was a very, very strong medicine woman in one of the tribes that was murdered by the armies. She stored that wisdom with us, though. That is one of the many wise souls that she has been, and she has stored this energy within herself. And that is the language that had been spoken at the time. Very adamantly, this wise woman wished to say that the times are turbulent, just as when she walked before on this planet. The times are turbulent. The lies are many. The truths are few. Look to the ground, look to the sky, look to your heart, your wisdom that is one with spirit. Look to that wisdom. That is what will source you. That is what will serve you. The connection to earth, to mother. She is your nurturer. She is your guide. She is your source. It is that planting of the ground. It is that consciousness field. Because when you are on the ground, you are connected to the 432 hertz that your organic structure is meant to align with. Not the new music of today. No. It was changed to 440. That is not a resonance pattern that your material matter, your biology properly aligns with. Look to the truth of your heart and your soul and that connection to nature, to earth, to mother. She is your nurturer. Wrap yourself in her beauty. To a tree, to a plant, to a bush. Hold, touch, feel nature. Value, appreciate, be grateful. We have Karen watch hummingbirds. It lights her up. It is tireless joy. It is her abundance symbol. Nature, the birds chirping, is the song that sings to her heart. Use those songs. Use the sound of the breeze running through the leaves. Use the sound of bees buzzing. This is the truth. This is the truth that will empower every cell of your being to know the truth outside of nature, the truth of what you're hearing in the media, in the news. You really are at a point in life where you can't listen to any of those. You have to listen to your heart, to the resonance, to the vibration. We had a tone for conscious awareness, and the reason being is awareness is a vibration. It's a vibration. Remember what we told you the last time? The field is the vibration matter transforms to. The vibration is the code. The vibration is the Hertz frequency. The vibration is what moves the molecules into formation. Like the sand. Look up the sand experiments if you haven't. How sand transforms to different Hertz frequencies. Look that up. It's on YouTube. You'll find it. At every frequency that is played, the sand moves to different formations. That is exactly what happens in the body. When you hear music attuned to 432, you will have a different resonant vibration in every cell of your being, in every organ of your being, in every water molecule of your being and all of Earth's. One of the things that we brought to the awareness of Karen is these AI data centers that are going up. Have any of you listened to the frequency that comes off of them? It is not of nature. It is not of nature. Now think about something. If all vibration transforms your cells, your organs, the water molecules in you, if all vibration transforms the plants, the bees, the animals, all water molecules in all of those systems, all of those biologies, all ecosystems, what is that data center going to vibrate your molecules to? What is it going to do to the water and the soil and the grass and the trees and the bees and the birds? You already know that 5G greatly affects molecules and matter. Now you're introducing data centers. Conscious awareness is crucial right now. You need to be aware of how all of these energies and these frequencies are affecting your field, your heart, your lungs, your spleen, your liver, your kidneys, your eyes, your hair, your skin, every water molecule in your body. How are all these frequencies affecting you? They're not serving you. Not at all. Now, sit back, and when you're aware, you can make some other choices. First of all, your brain is a superpower. Your intentions are a superpower. What are you going to create for yourself? Because what your brain tells your cells is a code in the field. That's why we have Karen tone and do these sessions and do her journeys all based on an intention. The intention is the code, the vibration that she is creating the information through or within, the intentional framework. We love that structure, the intentional framework. So moving forward in a conscious awareness, what is your intentional framework to maintain vibrant health? within all of these structures. Because you are more powerful than all of those. The intent you create in your field is more powerful than those structures. When you know it with absolute certainty. You must co-create with absolute certainty. Use the help of nature. Use the help of a tree. Collaborate with Earth's beauty and the gratitude. Use the appropriate tools. Karen's surrounded by her crystals. She's got them all over. This is at her feet. Selenite. All around the corners of her home. She's got this this neutralizes 5G energy coming at her. You have Organite that will help you. Shungite, black labradorite, black obsidian. Black obsidian are all good for neutralizing the 5Gs and things on that nature. We will work with her on the data centers to find out what to do with that. But most importantly, you all have the ability to put a field around you. We've been teaching that in the mass meditations. And we're going to tweak that a little bit. Karen's been asking about that. We'll talk about that in a minute. But when you surround yourself in a field of love, that's a vibration. Use the ascension healing cocoons around yourself every day and impenetrable bubbles of violet flame. That's a code. That's a vibration that you are letting come and fill your body and transform your matter to align with that vibration. We really want you to be consciously aware of this. You have the ability to choose the vibration and be a co-creator of your field rather than a victim to the frequencies around you. And this is what the medicine woman was saying. You have the ability. You are your creator. You are the creator of how the field affects you. If you're not conscious and you're not aware of what is being created to discombobulate a human's energies, you don't know how to create something different. Now you're aware. So, what are you going to do about it? We ask you to really consider this. Do your research. You will see. There are so many things being put in your environment right now. The chemicals in the food, the chemicals in the water, the chemicals in the air, the frequencies from the 5G, now the frequencies from data centers. All of these things are just as, not quite as bad as nuclear energy, but in alignment with nuclear energies, with radiation energies. They don't serve you. They don't serve animals. They don't serve the grass and the trees and the plants and the food systems, and they don't serve anything except the agendas. But you're a superhuman, and you have the ability to change it. When you co-create in the field, when you co-create your own intentional framework, when you co-create your own code that your matter transforms to. Unconscious individuals are subject to the conscious manipulation of energy. Conscious co-creators of their field are superhumans. It's a supernatural ability to create your health and your world. And that's what we need all of you to be aware of. When you have that awareness, when you have the tools, when you have the understanding, when you have the scientific knowledge of how the quantum field works, you know how to create your own field of infinite possibilities, infinite potentials, and vibrant health and vital energy. We still have Karen say it every morning. I am vibrant health, I am vital energy. And then sometimes we get her to sing. Yeah, some days you do. I am vibrant health and vital energy, joyously dancing forward in my dreams come true. And I do it in figure eight. I am vibrant health and vital energy, joyously dancing forward in my dreams come true. That's kind of what I wake up to, singing those and doing my I am statements. They keep adding more to it. So guys, it's taking longer and longer to get up in the morning because I'm going through this long list of I ams. But it feels so good to do in the morning, guys. I am light, I am love, I am peace, I am ease, I am truth, I am joy, I am wisdom, I am oneness, I am magic, I am miracles. I am vibrant health, I am vital energy, I am wealthy, I am prosperous, I am abundant, I am valued, I am trusted, I am appreciated, I am appreciative, I am grateful, I am smart, I am intelligent, I am talented, I am beautiful, I am God's one-of-a-kind diamond, I am fit, I am trim, I am lean, I am muscular, I am passionate, I am kind, I am caring, I am worthy, I am plenty, I am enough. I am a victoriously powerful co-creative manifester. So that's how I start my days, with that. And if I get a little bit off track, I go back to, I start something. I am this, I am that. If work starts to challenge me, I am trusted, I am valued, I am appreciated, I'm respected. I am grateful, I am appreciative. I am appreciated. I am respected. I'm intelligent. I'm talented. I'm skilled. I just keep going over all of those I am statements to lift my frequency back up. And then, of course, if you're a singer, like if you're a tone, when I do the that's my vibration of love. Find your vibration of love and use it. Use it. Maybe it's a cat or a dog or a child or a tree or hummingbirds. I love my hummingbirds. Birds chirping. Find a vibration that reminds you, just put your hand on your heart and feel the waves of the ocean surrounding your feet and your feet sinking into the sand. Or feel the wind on your face, the breeze. I have my wind chimes. And when the wind chimes go, it's like they're singing to my soul. That's something that lifts me up again when I hear those chimes. Maybe it's a certain piece of music. Dr. Dispenza is just hearing his voice and space all around you. I kind of get into this zone of potentials and possibilities. It's the unknown. And you can only create the unknown in the unknown. You can't create the unknown in the known. You got to get outside of that to do it. So, okay, wise ones, I'm back to you. That's exactly what we wanted her to say. Exactly. You have the golden opportunity right now to know your power, to know that you're supernatural, to know that you co-create with the field only when you're consciously aware of what's happening around you, what's happening right now in the now. When you are aware, you can create possibilities and potentials. Now, also, make sure you put that field around you, because that's kind of a standard intentional framework when you create that. And Karen stands in her I am that I am infinite starlight radiance, radiating unconditional love to me, through me, from me, to me, through me, from me, to me, through me, from me, and then wraps herself in the field. That is the light that holds your frequency in the observer state so that you aren't in a victim state. very important. When you're consciously creating, then you are no longer a victim consciousness. Again, this is like a different frequency of existence, because then you're vibrating in 5D, and the powers that be, the men behind the curtain, are operating in the 3D, the victim consciousness. The more you become aware, consciously aware, the more that you can create a different vibration around yourself. And we want to expand what you think of as a vibration. Not just a prayer. Create a field. Get into that visualization of it. Get into an elevated state of consciousness, of excitement, of joy, of feeling. That is the place that you will be of the world, not in it. We've talked about this a lot before. When you're of the world, you're kind of in the eye of the storm. It's going, yeah, look at that. Okay, we're going to send light over there. Karen's taken to sending violet flame lasers at certain things. Violet flame that laser it down there and hit that government. Hit that war zone. Because evil can't function in the light. The more you send light, the more you send love, the more consciously aware you are. Surround those data centers in ascension healing cocoons of love and light. Impenetrable bubbles of violet flame. Surround them. Change the frequency. You are superhuman. You have the ability. Your minds are the greatest computer that exists on the planet, because your mind can co-create with the entire quantum field. Those data centers can't. Data can't. Your spirit can. Connect that to the heart, and that's where you create consciously when you're aware. That is our message for this month. We wish to memorialize these conscious creations. And with that, we want to talk a little bit about the wars on your planet right now. So many courageous people are dying. More and more people are waking up to the absurdity of war. We wish for all parents and families and children to say no. No more war games. No. Surround evil in light. Laser it. Pour light down on it. Keep sending love. We're going to talk a little bit about the mass meditations that Karen has been teaching y'all and doing at the end of her shows, which she will do one today too. But the point of those mass meditations, the real bottom line is send love. She wraps everything in violet flame and this, that, and the other thing, and Karen likes detail. She is a little old school in the traditional approach. But the real bottom line, what you need to do every day is send light, send love. Spotlight it. Just shine light down on it. Darkness can't function in the light. It can't hide. It can't hide. And the more that it's seen, the less it can manipulate. Keep spotlighting it. Keep sending it love. Wise ones, I want to ask you, because I always surrounded everything in impenetrable bubbles of violet flame, and I asked that all harm implode on itself. Do I really have the right to do that? If these beings don't wish that, am I trying to create an agenda for them that is not my right to do? That's something that's been playing over in my mind, and I wanted to get clarity on that. First of all, those beings know how to create as well, and they'll just explode that. They won't even. It works in some cases, but not at all. And you are creating an intention, you're creating something in the field that harm will implode on itself and not hurt others. But certainly there's enough examples in the world right now with the wars that it's exploding, not imploding on many people. So your best bet, ultimately, the bottom line is to just surround everything in love. Keep sending love. And the greater the number of people doing that, the more that we can get people meditating, the more that people will be sending love. Wake up in the morning and say, I just create a field of love around the planet. My most benevolent request, or, thank you, thank you, thank you for the field of love that surrounds all war-torn areas. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the spotlights that penetrate the leaders and those creating these wars. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the truth coming out about the crimes against humanity and the lies. May they be exposed. So Karen, all of those statements that you make are accurate. We will guide you today to tweak the meditations for everybody. But certainly, we ask that everybody use a meditation that will work for you. What resonates with your heart? Because the elevated emotion of your intentional framework is where the supernatural power is. You have to believe it. You have to feel it. You have to know it, know it, know it, and know it again. It's that mustard seed, when you have it crystal clear. Crystal clear. When Karen asks for the truth, she's crystal clear. She only wants the truth. Only. When she gets in her car and wraps it in a field of love, she's crystal clear that she wants every energy that touches hers to feel love and be healthy and safe. Know it, know it, know it. There's the power. That's when the intention is a focused direction of vibrational energy. Know it, know it, know it. That's when the intention is a focused vibration of energy in the field. We will leave you on that note. Namaste for now. It was an honor to be with all of you again today. Karen toned for more conscious awareness. Okay. I'm not sure there's anything else to say. We're just going to tone. Awesome. All right. So now, let's see how we're going to tweak our mass meditation. I've been playing around with making it simpler, easier, faster, because I don't know about you, but my morning flies by and the day flies by and it's like, oh, I didn't do that yet. So let's see if we could create something that's simple enough that we might even do it a couple times a day and just stop ourselves, be aware, and send love. So, okay, here goes. First, we want to get heart-centered. Think about whatever that object is that you love. I love to stand in my I am that I am infinite starlight radiance, radiating unconditional love to me, through me, from me, to me, through me, from me, to me, through me, from me, 24/7, 365. And I see love flowing into my body and radiating out. And I become my star logo and just see myself vibrating love into the field. That's how I get centered and grounded. Use what works for you. Okay. We request the most benevolent outcome. We ask and call forth all benevolent beings, all benevolent energies from throughout this universe and all dimensions within this universe. We ask that we come into one heart consciousness and bring all the love and light together. And we pour that love into Mother Earth, surrounding every molecule on Earth, this solar system, the galaxy, and beyond. We surround all beings, all leaders, countries, organizations, institutes, businesses, any group of two or more, all countries, all states, all regions, all provinces, all counties, cities, villages, towns, all war-torn areas, all weather-beaten areas, any group of two or more. We surround in ascension healing cocoons of love and light with vibrational frequencies that lift their energy back to vibrant health and vital energy for all who choose to use it. We ask angels to surround all beings that are hurting, that are in fear, that are in pain. We surround them with healing cocoons of love and angel wings. We surround all food, livestock, all resources in a cocoon of ascension, healing, love, and light, surrounded by impenetrable bubble of violet flame that transmutes, clears, freeze all that energy back to the loving, healthy vibration that we, as children of Mother Earth and Father God, have a right to. As sovereign light beings, we intend, demand, and declare all lies and crimes against humanity be exposed. Perpetrators transmute, repent, repay. Money goes back to the people. Or we release them from this planet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For the greatest good. As sovereign light beings, we intend, demand, and declare. We pour love into our food, our water, our soil, our air, that everyone has healthy food, water, and soil, and air to breathe, and a vibrantly healthy, safe space to thrive in as a home. These are our rights as citizen of Mother Earth. We spotlight all energies that are being used to harm and are destructive. And we empower all energies that are expansive and serve love and light. These are our requests. As always, we ask for the greatest good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Most importantly, as sovereign light beings, we demand an end to the tyrannical enslavement on this planet. We will no longer comply. We will no longer comply. We will no longer comply. Thank you for this love that supports our intentions and creates this intentional framework. Thank you all, beautiful, beautiful, benevolent beings and energies. We thank you for your love, and we send it back. Namaste, amen, aho, and so it is so. 1, 2, 3, it is done, it is done, it is done, in the Trinity of three, it is done. Now, now. See that love expanding? See it go out around all energies, all molecules. See the light beaming down on the areas that it needs to beam on, exposing darkness, exposing evil agendas. We surround all those data centers with ascension and healing cocoons, impenetrable bubbles of violet flame. All nuclear sites. We surround all biowarfare labs. We fill them with violet flame. Transmute, transmute, transmute. Dissolve, dissolve, dissolve. Free, free, free. Many of those chemicals do not want to be manipulated. They don't want to be destructive. It goes against biological nature to be destructive for no reason. I mean, fires cause regrowth. There's a time and a place for that. But glyphosate and all these chemicals that kill, that energy doesn't want to be that. It's being forced into an unnatural state that it doesn't want. So we can hold that in our prayers too. That just popped for me. I hadn't been thinking about that before. But let's make it a point to surround all those biowarfare labs. America has 300 plus 30 plus in the Ukraine because you can do, what are they called? It's why Fauci and the government used Wuhan gain-of-function studies. Gain-of-function studies are to make more potent and deadly. Those aren't allowed in the 300 plus biowarfare labs in America, but they are in other countries, which is why we have them in other countries. Why do we even have biowarfare labs, guys? I mean, think about this. They're releasing viruses on the world? Seriously? Lymes is a biowarfare weapon. And it's evil. It's toxically evil. So let's include that in our mass meditations. Just surround that, like flame it, spotlight it, put violet flame on it. We can create a vibration. And the more we do it together, consciously aware, the greater the impact it will have. I'll leave you with one last thought. It is scientifically proven. So when Dr. Dispenza does his meditations in a town, the Heart Math Institute has monitors in the rooms as well as around the world. Satellites are monitoring the level of love frequency that comes off the planet. And what they have found is that not only does the level in the room go top and high, like super high, the town, the city does, and the globe does. It's not only kept in one place, it's around the world that the vibration of love is higher. That's who we are. That's what we're capable of. And the more that we do this and we call forth a team, the greater the impact we can have on the entire planet. We have the ability. We are supernatural. We have superpowers. Let's use them. Let's use them. There's more of us than there are of those elite. Let's use them. All right. Bye for now. And happy end of May. And enjoy June until we talk again. Thank you. Much love and bye for now.